Alright, so right here I have two Christmas trees, Pisceas or spruce. One is about 5 years old and this one is about 3 years old. So in this video we're going to work with this tree. So young material, doesn't have great bonsai potential, but it's fun material that's widely available and of course very cheap as well, just a few bucks, especially around Christmas time. So the steps to style this tree will be firstly I will just take it out of the pot to scrape off the top layer of soil, and I do that to reveal the first roots. And from there on I can start making decisions on which branches to keep and which ones to prune. Now the trunk is quite straight and also quite thin, so I will definitely reduce it in height, so the final design will probably be somewhere along these lines, so much shorter. So I'll probably prune off around here and take it from there. But first of all, take it out of this little pot and scrape off the top layer of soil. Alright, I think that's about it.
Before we apply the wire, we remove dangling growth and small branches that are growing downwards. This basic cleaning of the branches will make it much easier to wire the tree. Try to select pairs of branches that are more or less of the same thickness and wire these with one piece of wire. Start with wiring the main branches and slowly work your way up the tree. Smaller and thinner branches need a thinner wire as well. Styling a bonsai tree and applying these sort of techniques correctly is one of the most difficult parts in creating a bonsai tree. You can check out our YouTube channel for videos about these techniques, but perhaps also consider enrolling in one of our online bonsai courses. Here expert teachers explain all the relevant techniques in detail, and as a student you can also ask questions directly to the teachers. Each of our online bonsai courses have free previews available in the curriculums. Simply go to bonsaiempire.com/courses. Next, we prepare the pot by covering the drainage holes with a mesh. We also attach two long wires, which will be used to anchor the tree to the pot firmly. We also prune some of the old roots, which can be distinguished by the dark, almost black color. We add a layer of soil before placing the tree into the pot. Place the tree slightly off-center in the pot and make sure to plant it at the right angle. Using the two long wires, we firmly attach the tree to the pot.
Alright, finished styling and repotting the tree. So as you can see, the branches are all long. We didn't prune them back, and that's because I just want this to take up the energy and continue the growth of the tree, because we did take off quite a few branches. So we need these extensions to ensure the health of the tree. Same actually for the roots. We didn't prune much of the roots and also placed it in quite a big pot considering the small size of the tree. But all that we do for the health of the tree. So in a year from now, or maybe even a little bit more, this will be placed in a smaller pot. Eventually we'll prune back these branches, maybe in half a year or so, maybe a year from now. But for today we're done, and I won't touch the tree. So in terms of aftercare, this tree will be watered, fertilized. I will put it outside, and if there's a night where temperatures dip late in the season, I'll make sure to take the tree inside, because now after repotting I don't want any frost on the tree. But other than that, the tree will be fine, and we'll show it to you in about a year from now. 7 months ago we styled the tree. We also repotted at the same time. So that meant that we couldn't do too much pruning of the branches that remained. So they're a little bit long now, but it helped in making sure that the tree was healthy. So 7 months later, right now it's mid-fall, going into November. You see a lot of buds everywhere, so the tree is very healthy. Today, I think there's only one larger decision to be made, and that's regarding these two branches. They're growing in parallel, very like they emerge from the same spot on the trunk. So one of them has to go. And since the movement of the tree is going a little bit in this direction, I think this is an important branch. And if I were to remove this branch, this one could take over. So I decided to prune this branch. I don't think we'll prune much more, perhaps reduce the size of these branches a little bit, add a bit of wire, but the tree is coming along nicely.
Last time we decided to style the tree, we decided to
keep a few more branches than we actually needed, just to give ourselves some options later on in the process. So today I will
prune a bit more than we did last time. So here, for example, there are 3 branches growing on the same spot on the trunk.
this one, but also this back branch. And I do like the back branch, and I don't like this one very much. So I'm thinking about removing this one, and then this can be the new branch on the side, a little bit higher up. I don't think I need to remove other branches, but I do need to shorten them. So for example, this back branch, right now it's very long, so I'll prune it back to around here. Same with this branch, it's just very long. And I'm pruning back to either a side branch or a strong bud, so that I know for sure that the next season it can grow out of that. So there's a bud here, there's a bud here, so I'll actually prune just here. So same for this branch, just growing very long right now, so I'll prune back to here. Perhaps reduce it a bit more later on. Perhaps prune a bit more later on, but let's add wire around these branches so that I can set them in position and go from there.
At this point we're almost done wiring the entire tree again. And I think we'll need 1 or 2 more years of development before it starts to look like a bonsai. We'll keep you posted on any of the updates we do on the tree, so make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see how this tree develops over time.